Hello everybody. Today's video is going to be kind of different. I know I see out there, oh, bag I like so much, I bought it again, which means you like the bag, so you bought another one just like it, maybe in a different color. My story is going to be, I bought the same bag twice. Stay tuned. Have you ever bought something that you really liked and then after a while you kind of got tired of it? And then you get rid of it and you regret having done so. Well, this is a tale like that. We'll go back to 2010, not that long ago. The reason I remember what year it was is because it was the year that we had bought our house that we currently live in. And I remember carrying this particular bag that I was stupid enough to get rid of all during the process of us getting the house ready for us to move in. It had belonged to an older couple. He had passed away and she decided to move closer to her family, and it needed some upgrading. It had ugly wall-to-wall carpeting. It was a mess with beautiful hardwood floors underneath. And so we wanted to refinish those. And this bag went back and forth and back and forth. This and another bag that I call the coffee bag because it was a 31 bag. How many of you bought 31 products? I really liked them, and I was really sad to see that they went out of business, but it's probably saved me some money. But I had this bag from them that I swear every time I carried it, I spilled coffee on it. It was crazy. And it was funny because it said on it, not machine washable. Well, let me tell you, it was machine washable. Thank heavens. But anyhow, back to this bag. It was from Coach, and I just fell in love with it. And I carried it quite a bit throughout that whole process and into, the next couple years. And then my tastes apparently had changed, or, we all know how it goes. You love a bag for a while, and then you buy something else, and then it becomes the bag du jour, and you carry the heck out of it. And it was in my closet. I was doing some clean out, and I decided to take it to a consignment store that was near me. Took it there along with a couple other bags. I don't know what happened. I never got paid for anything, so I'm assuming it didn't sell, and it was one of these stores where after so long they donated. And that was okay, except a couple years went by and I was like, shouldn't have got rid of that bag. So after a while I thought, well, maybe I should start looking on eBay for it. Now let me tell you, usually I've had really good luck if I start looking between eBay and Poshmark and Mercari. Usually you're going to find something. I was coming up empty-handed, and it wasn't anything spectacular. It was a $100 Coach bag. I think it had been more and they just marked it down, but that was about what I paid for. It was like $99. So I would every so often go in and look, and lo and behold, not too long ago, I actually came across one that appeared to be in very good shape, especially the interior. The exterior had a couple little marks on it, and I'm going to show you some pictures here of what it looked like before. You can see there's a couple marks. They weren't horrible, and I remember sending the listing to Chris over at Mad Hatter Bags. I'm like, what do you think? Do you think these can be saved? And he agreed that they almost all looked like surface scratches. So after a while, I decided, what the heck, I'm going to bid on it. And I actually think, if I remember correctly, I had it in my watch list and I got an offer from the seller and I got it cheaper. I don't remember for sure. But it showed up, looked exactly like it did in the pictures. The scratches appeared to be just surface marks. There were a couple dirt marks. There's one that I wasn't able to get off, but I need to go back in and try something else on it. Now that I've done some other things with another bag, which I'll show in another video, but I was thrilled though. The interior was spotless. So I'm sure you're all waiting with, bated breath and all that as to what the bag was. It's nothing spectacular, let me tell you. But this is the bag. Get back far enough. I'll pan down here for you so you can see how the straps are. And then the back is very simple. And this pocket here opens. So there's a nice big spot. I love this to throw my cell phone in. So this is a Coach Hamilton. And these were made in 2009 and sold later on in 2009 and into 2010. So, and I was excited when I got it, and I was able to look at the Creed patch and see that yes, I was right about when I had bought this because it matched up with the dates on the inside. The interior is nice because you can either leave it zipped or just pop for me on cue. You can undo the zipper the whole way and use it more like a tote, which is really nice. It has two pockets on the one side, and on the other side a zipper pocket. Has the old school, I don't know how well you can see that on there, the chain for the zipper pocket, which I always liked. I don't know, personal preference. So the one spot that I couldn't get off, okay, now I'm looking at it, maybe I've worn it off from carrying it, I don't know, but it wasn't super noticeable when I was done. But I was able, all I used on this was a little bit of, I'm trying to think what kind of soap I used to scrub on that a little bit. Something very gentle. And a product called Chamberlain's Leather Milk. If you don't have Chamberlain's Leather Milk, I highly recommend getting it, especially if you like the stiffer leather bags that tend to show scratches. I learned about it from the Portland Leather Goods group, and it is really a great product for if you've got leather that's dried out. I used it, I had a Longaberger basket that had a leather handle on it that was getting kind of cucky looking. I used it on that, and you'd never know now, but good stuff. I mean, it's great. It conditions, it cleans, and as you can see, it's left a really, really nice finish. There was a scratch, let's see if I can see. It kind of shows a little bit right now. I need to go over it again right here. But that was the worst mark on it. So there was another little one. I'm trying to think. It was one of the, towards the bottom. I don't even see it now. The corners had a little bit of dirt, but nothing major. I mean, it was, the interior was spotless. I don't think it was carried a whole lot. I have a feeling the scratches probably came from it being stored in a closet somewhere. Anyhow, this bag is going nowhere now. I won't give it away. It's sort of like my ride or die. One of the reasons I probably got tired of it is it had to be a shoulder carry. This was before, believe it or not, there was a time when it wasn't popular to carry a crossbody. And had I been thinking about it, I would have just bought a strap that I could attach to these hardware pieces so that I could carry it properly as a crossbody and just sort of drop the straps out of the way like so. I probably, well, no, you can't detach them because of where they attach. But even so, it wouldn't be kind of like, gives it a little smiley face. I know that was really corny, I'm sorry. But now I was really thrilled to finally find this bag. The Hamilton bags came in a number of colors and sizes and styles even. I had one that was sort of a satiny look too that it did get kind of grungy looking, so I wasn't thrilled with that. But I also bought another Hamilton online that has another absolutely wild story that goes along with it. And I will show that bag and tell the tale that goes with it in another video because, how's that? Truth is stranger than fiction. It really had a bizarre story that went with it. And I was thrilled to be able to find that bag on eBay as well. So, but appreciate you stopping by to watch my crazy story about the lady who bought the same bag twice. Yeah, that's me. And if you like the video and you like my other videos and you've stopped by and you haven't subscribed, doggone you get out there and you subscribe. If you could give this video a like, I would really appreciate it. My numbers keep going up nicely, and I'm hoping maybe if people catch on to it, I'll make 100 subscribers by Labor Day, which I'd be thrilled. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and be kind.